In this video, we're going to discuss the top 3 reasons why you shouldn't retire early. Okay, now that the youngsters are gone, let's proceed with Boomer School Part 2. Make sure to check out Part 1 in the description below and subscribe for more! On God. It's a phrase which is a way of saying that someone is telling the truth. On God is a replacement for saying for real or like no meme or yes, that is accurate. For real. While I was walking home last night, I met a black dog. He was the friendliest dog I've ever met in my life. On God. The next one we're defining is caught in 4K. I think this one's clever. If you've been caught in 4K, you have been incriminated. And it's usually in reference to being caught doing something or saying something unsavory on social media. As we all know, that shit is public. If something is on the internet, it's there forever. And don't you forget it. Usually on social media. The next word is pressed. What do you guys think that means? Have you ever heard anybody say it before? Pressed. When somebody is mad or upset. We have a big tree outside. It sheds a lot, and my neighbor is real pressed about it. Let's continue. Snatched means looks great. Your friend could ask you, how do I look? And you could say, girl, you look snatched. Basically saying you look good, you look great, you look sharp. Next, mood. It means the thing that the person is saying or doing is relatable, or you relate to it. So for example, if you text your friend and you're like, where are you at? What are you doing? And they're like, I can't get out of bed. You could just reply mood, meaning I relate. Same. Built different. There's a couple of different ways that you can use this one. You would call somebody this, you would say, this person is built different. Like maybe when you're watching a bodybuilder, for example, or like the strongest man in the world, or like a competitive eater. Those people are built different. An extraordinary singer, somebody that thinks different. So it could be like a genius. On the other end of the spectrum, you could say somebody that has insane, crazy ideas, unconventional ideas. They can be built different as well. I feel like most people don't know what this means. Tranquil. As the resident boomer, do you know what this means? You know what that is? I don't know my throat. A thirst trap? A thirst trap is it's usually a sexy video. Like on TikTok, or a sexy photo. Those are all forms of attention, right? Did I miss the part where she tells us what TikTok is? I'm not gonna do that. It's a secret. Posted on social media for attention. If you're ever on Instagram or TikTok and you're like, wow, why is this person posting such sexy photographs or videos out of nowhere? It's for I don't want to say it's for attention, because like that's, but I mean it is for attention. Like is wanting attention even a bad thing? No. Get that attention. Also, men and women can post thirst traps. Post those thirst traps. Make your followers thirsty. You know, let's do Pick Me Girl. You guys know what a Pick Me Girl is? It's a girl who goes out of her way to point out that she's different. Let's say that she's different than the other girls. It's mostly used as like a put down, to put down other girls. So you could say like, I'm a girl that likes beers and sports. I'm not like those other girls. Manifesting. This one gets used a lot. I hear this one all the time. Also, I've said it a lot myself. Manifesting. It basically means thinking or talking about something a lot in hopes it comes true. So for example, regardless of like whether or not manifesting works in a spiritual or like a metaphysical kind of way, a cosmic kind of way, I think that if you're focused on a specific thing, you might unconsciously take actions that lead you to the ultimate goal. Or even consciously, if you keep something at the front of your mind, opportunities may present themselves to you where you recognize that it could help you get closer to the goal. Okay, catch these hands. It's basically a threat of imminent, did I spell that right? Imminent violence. Could say, you know, you're having a jovial conversation with a well-liked fellow associate or friend, business associate, what have you, and they say something just real dumb, makes you mad, you want to punch them, you might say something to him like, hey, catch these hands, friend. Or you can threaten him and say, hey, if you don't knock it off, you are about to catch these hands, friend. There's also throwing hands, which means it's basically a fight, or like people are fighting. There's gonna be a fight. What are like some two regular ass names? Okay, Stanley and Handley got in a fight. Now they're in the backyard throwing hands. They're engaged in fisticuffs back there. But I'm minding my own business. I'm streaming on Twitch. The next one's a little bit lewd. Okay, so before we proceed with this one, I have a photo that I'd like to include in this segment. It's of a pretty nice bussy. Here we go. I wanna put this as eloquently as possible. Rhymes with like a cat. Meow. Different from bussin', and entirely separate from busting. From bare knuckle combat to bare bussy carnage. Oh no, that sounds dangerous. I hope they have a medic on standby. Doesn't have to be male, girls have them too. This is a good one. Shadow band is a, hold on. Let me get this bussy out of here. There we go. Shadow banning happens on forums. Oh, wait, we didn't even define it. Let's define it. Hiding or restricting a user's content without notification. Lets people post willy-nilly but hides them from the general public. I could see how that could be useful. Okay, so for example, somebody could say they're shadow banned on TikTok if they used to get a lot of views and interactions on their videos, but now they're still posting with the same amount of frequency, same content, but for whatever reason, they made the internet gods angry and they feel like their content is being restricted and it isn't being shown as widely as it used to. Okay, it's just a dash. It's a suffix, energy. Somebody could have like feminine energy, somebody could have masculine energy, somebody could have big dick energy. But everybody exudes their own kind of energy. Some people have said that I have a wholesome energy or like a calming energy. How come big dick energy is a compliment, but you said a woman had big vagina energy? That would feel insulting. You can say she has tight vagina energy. I don't know. Is that a compliment even? A suffix used to describe the apparent demeanor of someone you're observing. This is a newer one. Endgame. Have you guys heard of this one? It doesn't have anything to do with the Marvel comic book universe. Two people that you know will end up together in the end. I mean, it could be like in reference to like a movie or a TV show or in real life. So for example, I'm not even gonna do an example. It's too straightforward. And I don't have the brain power. I think this is a good one. It's been around for a while, but I think it's a classic. Extra. You would use it to describe somebody's behavior usually, and it's when they have over the top behavior. For example, you could say that Karens are pretty extra, and that's all I have to say about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If I missed any words that you hear or say often, comment them down below and maybe I'll include it in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm also live on Twitch on weekdays. Here we go. Wait, see, I am shorter. I'm totally shorter. Let me sit up. Let me sit up a little bit. Here we go. Are you ready to get educated? Have a seat. Have a seat. You're just in time for roll call. Please call me Hugh. Hugh Jass. Mr. Jass? Are you here, Mr. Hugh Jass? Perfect. Let's get started. Gotti. Can I eat in class? No, yes, you may eat in class if you'd like. It's like a replacement anytime somebody would ask you for real. Thank you so much for the head pat. It was pretty good. Bye, have a good night.